This is just the shell,
Yes, sir.
and it's empty inside.
Yeah, can you? I didn't realize how much these things were. Do you know how much that thing is?
How much is
the way
just?
it sits, just
How
the
much
shell.
is a quad side, a Prevost bus shell? This is H3,
H, sir.
H3.
$800,000+.
Over $800,000, just right there,
Just-
empty inside.
Not even painted, converted, nothing. 800 some thousand.
All right. I mean, Doug, how do you find all this?
No. I didn't find anything.
This is a 2024
24. Yeah. Prevost.
Prevost.
Quad slide.
quad slide.
Shell.
It's shell, so it's empty inside.
It's empty.
So why do you have it?
I don't. No, that coach is not here.
All right, it's not
You
here.
don't see it.
Okay.
It's kinda,
I mean, I don't see anything past like 2013, 2024. This is beautiful.
This is
It's
going
not-
to be a brand new coach conversion. I can't say who the converter is because I don't have permission to, but one of the big converters. This is going to be. This is getting ready to get painted.
So full body paint job.
Full body paint.
I
job.
can. It's definitely in primer right now.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I wonder why one of these is $2+ million, all converted and pretty. And that's,
Well, even at $2 million, I can't afford it. But at $2 million,
Right. No,
the
neither
base
can I.
price is already just close to $1 million. I don't know. It seems
I'm
almost like
still-
a good deal.
I'm still like $100,000 guy.
Right, me too. You know my RV. Now, the important question I'm sure everybody wants to know.
Yes.
Doug,
Yes.
Doug, can we take a look inside?
Let's go.
We won't get in trouble, right?
No, I don't think so.
I'm in the middle of an inspection on 99 for Doug, but this just pulled in and it's going to leave here very, very shortly. So it's got 4 slide outs on it. 1, 2. It's still in primer. You can see even the primer's been touched up. And I've never seen an empty bus shell inside. And I think it might be something we're seeing. Whew, those do look good. I've never seen a 24. Wow. All right, Doug said we can go inside. I'll try to be fast. Look, they don't even have the washer lines hooked up yet. Ooh, that's a nice looking handle. Okay, so 2024 quad slide bus shell that's empty. The driver just dropped this off because it's going to get a full body paint job on the outside. Wow, look how big this thing is. Wish I had this kind of access. You can see the monocoque construction all the way around. Now this is all stainless steel. It's been welded together. Has a high density foam in between everything. Wow, my goodness, guys. This thing is massive. There's no cabinetry, no flooring, no furniture. It even feels like it's 3 times the normal size right now. You know, if you look at the windows, those are bolted in. Now, I would say this looks like aluminum as the chassis or the frame of the slide out goes. And there's the slide out switch right there. I'm not going to touch that. So this is a Prevost slide out mechanism because they would have ordered it with Prevost. Man, it's just so much room. See on the exterior walls, again, that stainless steel monocoque construction. I don't know, are they using robots to weld this together? Because those are really nice looking welds. That's it's like a gray urethane is what it feels like, holding the paneling or the insulation against the sidewall. Even has a soft foam up there. Pretty rare opportunity to see the cross bracing on the monocoque construction. Down here below, it's just like a woven Tyvek material. And then 2 more slides. So they already have it set up for the bed on this side. So Prevost does all this as part of the mechanism. And normally, I guess it'd probably be set up for a closet back here based on what I see. I don't know, maybe there's a room for a toilet down there. I'd be curious what they're going to come up with. This is really very interesting. I'm never going to get to see anything. Oh wow, look at that. You got drain cups down below, so if any water does get in through the slide out and the air seal, it goes into a catchment and then gets drained out so it doesn't get stuck on the floor. That's got to be 3/4 inch tongue and groove on the floor. Man, even the hardware they're using is stainless steel. Let's see on this slide out. Can we look underneath? Okay. So another slide out room switch temporarily installed right there. And I don't know if this has the locks. It doesn't look like this one has the locks on them anymore that pop through. Wow. You even have it recessed out for wiring up on the roof. I guess this would probably come from Prevost. Wire runs. You can see, wow, that's like plate aluminum there. You can see the transition between the fiberglass rear cap and the roof itself. It looks like it's bonded with urethane. Even the fiberglass cap has a very dense woven insulation. So yeah, this is incredible. To say that this is overbuilt would be a giant understatement. I wish I had a lot more time to show you guys everything that's happening on here. I will do one more final walkthrough on this. It's pretty cool because you can look through the one-piece window from that slide out to the driver's seat over there and down through this slide out room over here. So if we go all the way to the back one again, we might be able to see the windshield. Almost. Can we zoom in? Look at that. We can look through the entire, we can look through 1, 2, 3, 4 sidewalls. You can see how big that sidewall is, just made out of tempered safety glass. And it'd be silly of me not to. Oh, I don't normally see a four or quad slide Prevost. So you can see this floor is flush right here. I don't know if this goes out and then pops up. Like, yeah, it looks like there's a floor underneath it. So I would have to revisit one of these when they're all built. But it looks like this one will slide out and then the floor will pop up, giving a seamless transition over on this side. Whereas this one's not a flush floor. It's still above the floor grade. And let's see. Underneath looks good. Now, it might give it away, but they've already laid down the floor plan here, so there should be a toilet right here. The refrigerator goes there, a pantry, washer, dryer, and vanity, all in this area. And there's going to be the shower. So a mid-coach bathroom. And I thought maybe they could put a toilet back here, but looks like they're going to have front of cabinet and 2.5 inches of clearance there. So I'm gonna guess this will just be a rear closet. Full bath, no second bathroom on this one. What always kind of strikes me too is just like when you're having a house built and the foundation gets poured, how small the house looks. Even though this feels very big and vast, once all the walls and the cabinetry get put in, they seem to get even bigger. I don't know if I'll ever see this coach ever again, but I was happy to share it with you guys. But let's take a look at the dash, because it's going to be a brand new 2024 dash too. And here we go. Generally, buses don't come with a passenger seat. Looks like Prevost adds a mount that's securely mounted for passenger safety and not just comfort. This has an air ride seat on it. Looks like it even has a built-in fire suppression from Prevost. Allison transmission, push button start. I don't even know how to operate most of this. Wow. Even though it has an analog cluster on it, looks like it does have a digital display in the middle. They don't have a backup camera on this. Looks like they've already kind of scribed right there where the infotainment center is going to go. Wow, those are pretty cool. Updated dash AC controls. And let's see. There's a lot of levers on the steering column. This is definitely a smart wheel. Looks like a modern inspired controls on it, so it's going to be connected to the radio. Even has a 12-volt outlet right there where you're going to want it. Still got our center console lockable drawer. And another opportunity to see that stainless steel construction all the way up to the top and around, back down again. You're not getting any safer. RV on the road than a Prevost bus shell. This is a safety cage, to say the very least. It probably doesn't happen, but if this were to roll over, everybody's walking away just fine. And even the Prevost styling cue is pretty impressive. Ooh, look at that. There's the keys. There's the key fob for it. And finally, it looks like we finally get a more impressive ignition key. Is that true? No! That's right. This is push to start. Finally got rid of the bike key as an ignition switch, so it is push button start. Wow. I love this. Wow, 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 wow. You can see a good look at above the entry door right there. This actuator come down, put a lock in to keep the door a little bit tighter and get rid of any air noise as you're driving down the road. Well, that was a lot of fun, guys, to be able to show that to you. It's a rare opportunity. Now, I am somewhat curious to see what the basement storage looks like in here. Oh, that's gonna go. That's the fiberglass cap. It's gonna go on top of the roof there, so that the awning that goes in between has a filler on it. So if Prevost doesn't add that, the coach builder builds this and that gets added. I don't know if that's the front or rear. Wow, look at the structure on here. And of course, because there's a slide out room right above there, the doors have to open to the side. I mean, there's so many things I want to look at that I don't know if I'm allowed to look at. Being able to see maybe the water compartment. Alright, you can see that monocoque construction before they get everything lined in there with carpet and cabinetry and utility and mechanical equipment. Whatever you do, don't drill behind there, because likely that is where the fuel cell is. Don't ask me how I know. And then right here should be set up to be the water compartment. Alright, so this one still opens to the top just like you'd like it to be. Look at that. There's so much room in here. I want to climb inside and take a ride, but that would be wrong. I'm thinking about it though. But I would guess this would be filled up with a freshwater tank, a gray water tank, a black water tank. Then there'll be probably some sort of a hydronic heating system on the other side. And this will be the water panel where the water hose will be set up to be hooked up to. And probably a stainless steel or some beautiful carbon fiber panel right there with a water manifold all behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and end this tour before I cause problems or get into trouble. Or get dug into trouble. Bet it's clean underneath too. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, let's get at the anti-static strap. Look how long it is. Hasn't been worn down yet. No, we should probably take a look at the engine, right? Woo! It's got the Volvo in it. No Detroit diesel Series 60. But look how clean that is. Even underneath. That was a 2024 H3 45 quad slide bus shell before the conversion has even really started. Wow, that was a lot of fun. So it's going straight from here to the paint booth to get a full body paint job, and then we'll go back to the converter to get that interior put in that we saw laid out on the floor. But I want to thank Doug Sewell with Sewell Motorcoach here in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. That was a very rare opportunity that I was happy to share with you guys. There's an H3. There's an H3. An empty and naked H3 bus shell. I got to get back to work. Doug's working me too hard. Hopefully, at some point, we'll find out what this looks like. We just have to be fast.
We just can't tell anybody anything about it.
We can't?
No information.
No information, okay. But the guy that's going to paint it is right over there. I recently last night got a chance to take a look at his shop, and it's very impressive. It's called the Skill Billy. So Sewell Motorcoach was just a quick stopping point on its journey to get painted. I forgot my phone charger. I need that.